Amanda from Mandy Lynn Plans. Welcome back for another new release video. This has to be at the top of most sheets ever to be released in one functional new release. I have over 300 sheets here to share with you. I'm not going to go sheet by sheet, don't worry, but the team has been working really hard to make something really exciting happen. We are adding a new planner to our sticker lineup, but before I dive into all of these, we're gonna start with the stickers that can pretty much go in any planner. We are really excited about being able to offer these black line stickers. So they are similar to the weather doodles that we have right now, except they're a black and white version. They will be available the same way as our colored. So we have samplers that are available. You can try all of the weather if you want, or you can also still get the single weather, smaller sheets. We do have two sizes of everything. So here is the sunny one, and then of course they will be available in both the white matte and the removable matte. So we have sunny, partly cloudy, cloudy, windy, rainy, stormy, snowing, snowflakes, and tornadoes. So all 9 of these you will be able to get in little square sheets if that's what you prefer, or you can try out the samplers. Next, we have an updated version of something that we currently offer in the shop. So this is the 2023 version of our week 1 to 52. So this is a Monday start. So for 2023, week 1 is January 2nd through the 8th. And then it goes all the way through to December 25th to the 31st. And then some extra stickers that you can use as well. So new for 2023, we are offering 2 font options and then also 2 sizes. So this is the script. If you are familiar with our icon scripts or our custom mixed scripts, this is the font that goes with those, and then our standard print option here. So you now have 4 options for the 2023 version of this week 1 to 52. Now we're going to talk about what I'm most excited about in this new release, and that is that we are going to be starting to offer Plum paper planner stickers. We are starting with just the functional labels for now. So the labels will be available in all 11 colorways that we offer in the shop, and we're also releasing new washi strips. Here's an example of what I did in the 7x9 hourly. So kind of just quickly show you some of the stickers that I used before showing you all the options that we have. These are our large days of the week hand lettered. The washi strips, as I said, our new weather. This is the large size. Some of the labels. These are the labels sized for the vertical planners, and then the one sized for the hourly actually shows the hour. So they are just a little bit shorter. So if you do have the hourly, you have the option of getting the wider ones or the ones that show the hour. And then here at the bottom, I just used some of our other functional items, our planner dots at the bottom, a couple of other scripts. These are our clear transparent dots. So lots of scripts, lots of fun things. I did also want to mention quickly, all of these scripts are the large except for the priorities down here. If you are wanting to get scripts for your single line stickers, you're gonna want the small option. The large is what I recommend for all the others, and then the functional icon scripts only come in this size right now. Okay, so Plum paper, what exactly is it that we are doing? Plum paper has 3 sizes. They have an A5, a 7x9, and an 8.5x11. We are not releasing any 8.5x11 labels right now. I have ordered those. I'm waiting on getting my 8.5x11 planner, so those will be coming in a later release. The offerings for both the A5 and the 7x9 are gonna be the same. So for each size, we have 3 column widths. We have the vertical priorities, which is the largest. We have the vertical, which actually covers 4 different planner spreads, I think, and then we have the hourly, as I mentioned before. Vertical priorities are the longest, as I mentioned. That is because each side of the page is divided into 3 columns. It's similar to the Wonderland 222, if you're familiar with that planner. In all of the sizes that I'm going to talk about, all of the column widths, we are going to have 4 depth options. So we will have 1 line, 2 lines, 3 lines, and 4 lines. So this is the A5 vertical priorities, and here is the 7x9 vertical priorities. Again, 1 line, 2, 3, and 4 line. And in case you want a side-by-side comparison, here's the A5 and this is the 7x9. So then for the stickers themselves, as I mentioned, they will be available in all 11 colorways that we currently offer. And then I have example pictures in the listings for you, and they will go along with whichever size on the listing that you're looking at. The second column width is the one for vertical style columns. And Plum paper has a lot of options with the same column width. So whenever you're looking through at example pictures, if the examples are in the same colorway, it's the same size. I tried to make that easy so that it wasn't confusing at all. So this is their ME planner. You can see you can add different sections on the side. Our skinniest one line labels do fit in these if you would like to have stickers here. Again, we have 1, 2, 3, and 4 line depths. And then this is with our coordinating washi tape rolls. We do also have those in 11 colorways as well. So this is the ME style planner. This one is the MAE, and that's morning, afternoon, evening. It's the typical stacked sectioned out vertical spread. So these fit the exact same way. The column widths are the same, so that these will work great. There's also one that is called vertical columns, and it has a little bit of space in between, but it is also still the same column width, so that will work with these as well. And as I mentioned before, they do also work in the hourly version, but they do cover up the hour. And then this same size also works in the monthly section. So on the listing, there are 3 options. There's the vertical priorities, there's vert and monthly. We had to shorten it because we're limited on characters, and then the hourly. So the ones that are called vert and monthly are all in this tropical colorway that I've just been showing you. They are for the vertical columns and then also the monthly section. And I'm pleased to say that if you have an Erin Condren A5, this is the Daily Duo. The compact vertical is the same. These monthly A5 labels also work really well in the EC. There is just the tiniest bit of space on either side, but they will work great for you as well. Then the last column width size for the A5 is the hourly, and these are the ones that show the hour. So this will be the most narrow of all the sizes that we offer, and I love that you can pair it with the longer ones too if you don't have hour specific appointments. So in my test spread that I did, things that weren't time specific, I used one that covered the whole column, but then if I had an appointment or something at a time, I chose to use these more narrow so that I could see the time so that I wouldn't forget. Really quickly, also, I did want to mention that we do have 7x9 washi strips coming as well, again in all 11 colorways, and these work great in the Plum paper 7x9 planners. They're a little bit long, and that is because we actually designed them for the length of the Erin Condren. So here is an Erin Condren vertical, here is an EC Daily Duo, and the EC hourly. You can also see that the days of the week work really great in this width. We are really excited to be able to offer some more 7x9 options for you. And before you ask, yes, there will be EC labels coming as well, but not in this release. I also wanted to mention that I did take a lot of example pictures of these weathers so that you can see them in different planners. So whenever you're on these listings, make sure you swipe through to see all the example pictures to see if your planner is pictured so that you have an idea of what the sizing is like. So that is the 7x9 washi strips. If it bothers you that this is a little long, you can tear it or rip it. But if you're wondering about A5 washi strips, we have actually already released those. They are designed for the Hobonichi cousin. So again, in the Plum paper, they are a tad long. Here you can see this is without me ripping it at all. And then this is with me starting here at the line and then just using a credit card or washi cutter to rip it there. So you have an idea of what it looks like in the A5 Plum paper and the A5 EC Daily Duo. This one you don't have to rip, it is wider like the Hobonichi cousin. This is also the same size as the A5 compact vertical if you have one of those. And of course, if you do prefer the height of the 7x9, you could always get the larger ones and then use them how you want and then rip off the excess. So you have some options. All right, so back to the 7x9 labels. Remember, we have 2 sizes. We have A5, we have 7x9. We have vertical priorities, which I already showed you, the vertical column and the monthly section, and then the hourly. This is an example of the vertical columns that I mentioned earlier with the A5. there is just a little bit of gap here, and there aren't dividing lines. So this spread Plum paper calls vertical columns, and this second size, the ones that also work in the monthly, are gonna work here. So the example pictures are in this ocean colorway. Then we have the ME spread with the dividing on the side, and then it also works the same in the MEA. All of the column widths on the vertical planners are the same, as they are the same in the monthly section. So this size of labels you really get a lot of options with. It's really great how well these are compatible with the other spread. I will also mention that on the 7x9 there is just the faintest little gap along the edges. It wasn't enough difference for us to feel the need to design completely new monthly labels, but whenever we do design monthly kits, those will be a little bit longer so that it will be from line to line for you. And again, if you do have an EC instead of a Plum paper, you can use the Plum 7x9 monthly. In the EC, it will just be a little bit more space along the edges. And now I can't remember if I showed you this or not, but here is the vertical column and monthly in the hourly. Again, it does cover up the hours, but it still fits perfectly line to line. And then moving on to our last column width, and that is for the hourly, where it shows you the hour. Now on the listings, I tried to make it as clear as I could that these labels show the hour. So I think at the beginning of the listing, in all caps, I put shows hour so that you don't get confused. And of course, if you have questions, you can always DM me on Instagram or do a direct message through Etsy as well. I'm happy to answer any questions that you have. I'm really excited about this new release with all these labels, and I hope you are as well. Again, here they all are, one of all 264, I think, single labels that we are releasing today. I am so excited. I hope you are too. Let me know what you are most excited about down in the comments. These are also pretty exciting. As always, thank you so much for watching. Until next time.